Hello and welcome back to Lorfen Gaming Plays Baldur's Gate 3. I'm your host Lorfen. In this Baldur's Gate 3 PC walkthrough video, we're about to do the Ketheric Thorm Boss Fight 2, or people call it Phase 2. As always, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more Dungeons & Dragons video games that are guides, builds, or walkthroughs just like this. Last video, we finished up exploring the Mind Flayer colony, so let's go over the tactics of this boss fight before we actually fight the boss itself. So here's the deal. This boss might be even the most possible difficult boss in the entire game, or at least up to this point. There are two phases in this fight. Now, this first phase, whatever health was left for Ketheric Thorm, will still be there. However, one Mind Flayer, about some intellect devourers, and some undead will join the fray. Also, the Nightsong will be dead. If you kill off Isabel, as I read, she'll join actually Ketheric Thorm's side. Now, in Phase 1, the Mind Flayer must die. The longer the Mind Flayer is on the battlefield, more likely your entire party will get stunned, then Ketheric Thorm will kill you big time. Take out the Mind Flayer. If you need to, use a potion of vaulting before you start the battle and at least start the cutscene. Once the Mind Flayer is gone, and try to rush get to the Nightsong. You cannot do anything against Ketheric Thorm until the Nightsong is free. Once the Nightsong is free, she's able to help you in the battle and do some damage. Now, if you already killed the Nightsong, then you complete a step and you can focus on Ketheric Thorm. Now, once at a certain point when Ketheric Thorm's health goes down, he'll change into an avatar form. This form, since it's undead, that undead will be weak, you guessed it, against radiant energy. You could use the Lathander's mace that has sunlight against it, or anything anti-undead. Focus on the in the third phase, that giant boss. Any adds left, take him out ASAP. The Nightsong, if she's with you, does some great damage, just trust me. So I'm going to go ahead and start the entire cutscene, then the boss fight. I will return after. Use the timestamps for each phase if you need help.
There you are, as predicted. What is it, I wonder, that draws one toward death like a moth to light? You could have run away. Absconded with the prism. The one thing that could prevent me from fulfilling my destiny. But the lure of one's destiny is irresistible, isn't it? Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out. Your place is to die so that I might finally live. Let us speak plainly. My Lord Myrkul gave me the one thing I desired, the one thing no other god could grant me. My daughter's life returned. Her heart beating once more. For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. Join Orin and Gortash to grow the cult of the Absolute, and then take control of it. He's never had a more devoted follower. I have fought great wars before, in the service of other gods and other powers, but for Myrkul I would condemn all of Faerun to death. You are all that stands between me and my destiny. And you have brought the prism here. I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant. With pleasure.
So long as Nightsong's in that cage, Ketheric will keep getting back up!
2 steps at a time.
Focus your attack, soldiers!
Blade will not bend. No time to waste.
Ready. Take your Take your
Time to press ahead.
Ready for another round?
This is my time.
Need to stay focused. On my way.
What a fool you are. You cannot kill me. I am eternal. Myrkul, Lord of Bones, I am here. I am ready. I am yours.
You dare end one who belongs to me. I am the smile of the world-cleansed skull. I am the regrets of those who remain, and the restlessness of those who are gone. I am the haunt of mausoleums, the god of graves and age, of dust and dusk. I am Myrkul, Lord of Bones, and you have slain my chosen. But it is no matter, for I am death, and I am not the end. I am a beginning.
The Triad help us.
Now you wear a face to match your soul, Oathbreaker.
Strike you down.
Put him up.
Got to keep fighting.
One life to my life. Sustain me, blade.
Impossible. Death cannot take me. I am its master. My lord, hear me. Nothing. I am forsaken. You have no idea what you've done. Isabel.
Toward our fates, unleashed. You have my sword, my fealty. Do what you must. Then we fly this foul place.
The Chosen of Myrkul is dead. Permanently this time.
Ketheric's Netherstone. It's in his armor. Take it.
In death, the body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
Remarkable. Truly. And now the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw, held here by those three against its will. The crown it wears controls it, and these stones control the crown. It has been dominated. To master an Elder Brain, to subdue it. Our enemies are formidable. A temporary reprieve, but a welcome one. With a brain on its way to the city, its influence here is weakened. The crown's markings suggest it was forged in Netheril, an ancient empire whose mastery over magic rivaled that of the gods. It is a crown of domination. The stones were taken from its crest. They are nether stones, imbued with the ability to control the wearer of the crown. The crown's Netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite's abilities. This must be what elevates their potential. And it must be the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to the parasite, I dare not imagine what it is doing to the brain. I believe you fought and defeated an avatar of Myrkul, the god of necromancy. A remarkable feat. Ketheric was Myrkul's chosen. I know Lord Enver Gortash, an arms dealer and a slaver. He is a worshipper of Bane, the god of tyranny. The other is a mystery to me, but the way she spoke, it is most likely she follows Baal, god of murder. Which means the Absolute is a front for the gods of death, and our enemies are chosen of the dead three. Bane, Baal, and Myrkul. The tyrant, the assassin, and the necromancer. They are known to pick from their most devout followers a chosen, granting them incredible powers. Each one alone would be a formidable enemy. But working together and controlling an Elder Brain, I dare not imagine what they might achieve. We prepare for the fight of our lives, and the lives of everyone in Faerun. The army of the Absolute is marching on Baldur's Gate. Within the city, an Elder Brain, brimming with power, ready to turn everyone within its reach into mind flayers. All it needs is an order the Death God's chosen are on the cusp of giving. We must wrest control of the brain from the Chosen before that happens. We must take their stones. Our chances of success are slim, but we must not fail. If we fail, everything ends. I will be your shield, but you must be the sword. And when the chance comes to strike, you must take it, for there may only be one chance.
Oh my goodness, that's some good look. Ketheric's Warhammer, that's not bad. Ooh, that is a nice breastplate, better than my other one. So this is really good. Ketheric's shield, yeah, Shadowheart is definitely getting that. Let me send the supplies to the camp. That fight, yeah, once you take out the Mind Flayer, things went very smooth. Once you, of course, got to Nightsong, yeah, the battle shifted from, yeah, I might win this, I might lose this, to, yeah, I have this in the bag. Oh, that is not bad at all. So this is good. I'm going to go ahead and wear this for now until I get something much better. I'll give that to Lizelle. That I'll definitely send to the camp too. Yeah, so far I got some good loot, so this is all good. Let's look at all this. I'm going to send some pictures too. Yeah, I went loot happy, everyone. That's all I'm going to go ahead and definitely say. Yeah, make sure you loot everything. I do mean everything before leaving. I will be leveling up in this video. I just want to make sure I grab everything. Like I said before I go. You're never going to return back here. In fact, you cannot. Let's look at that. Okay, that is not bad. So let's pick that up. That sounds like it's evidence. I don't know if that it does require for, of course, moving on with the plot. If not, I'm just going to go ahead and pretend it's evidence either way. Amulet of the Absolute. That is good. Silver knife. Silver glass. Oh, wow. Ketheric Thorm did have some nice stuff to sell. And he's dead for good. He's not around to, you know, yell at me. Yeah, that's right. And yeah, and I would definitely say this. I did kill Cave Johnson. Oh, he did voice Cave Johnson in Portal 2. Very good game if you want to ever hear him. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and loot everything in sight. I'm going to grab that too. And anything else I'll grab I could. I feel like that's important. Let's go up and then see what else is definitely there. Look like Ketheric Thorm. I did do the other option. He would betray the other two. Yeah, that's kind of like the three from Baldur's Gate 1 mainly. They talk about the three dead brothers. During a time of trouble, Myrkul, I think the god name we just face, or avatar of, and Bane. During the time of troubles, Ao said, screw it, you all going to become mortals. Some of them didn't make it. Ball didn't make it, and well, the plot of Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 is also based on the aftermath of that. That all changed when, if I remember correctly, they set up Dungeons & Dragons 5.0 in a novel where, you guessed it, you thought the character of Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 survived. However, there was another survivor. And they fought, merged into one. Adventurers had to clean up the streets, and Ball was born again. It was a good novel. But still, it was pretty cool, though. I would definitely advise playing Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. That's all I have to say. So what I'm going to do is make an off-screen save. Then we'll go ahead and level up. There, the save is now made. So we're going to go ahead and level up all of our characters in the party currently. Now, when I do rest up or so, I'll level everybody else up next. Yeah, this armor is not bad at all. Like I said, it's going to be a temporary piece. Only thing I think sucks is disadvantage on dexterity throws. I have to remember that. So I'm going to go ahead and start with my Paladin, of course. Ding, level 10. Yep, looks like I did get a class feature. Let's look at that. Lay on hand charges and Aurora of Courage. So our characters cannot be frightened as long as everybody's around me. Good deal. And let's get rid of that. I don't need that. I could do a revive spell, but I think there's a better one out there. I'm going to do this one. Warren Vitality. You cast this, and what happens is as a bonus action, you can heal yourself or party members. Fair trade in my eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and definitely do that now. And there, we're going to go ahead and level up on the next character. Ding, Shadowheart, level 10 Cleric. After that, we got one more level, and we get, believe, level 5 spells. Divine Intervention. Ooh, that is a nice ability and a spell slot lot. And we gain another one of these here. So I could do Blade Ward or Produce Flame. I think Blade Ward's best for her, so I'll definitely cast that. Okay, that is not bad. Greater Restoration, and then of course this one here, Bestowed Curse. So that's all good. So let's go ahead and finish off Shadowheart for leveling up. Then get to Wyll next. Next up is Wyll the Warlock, ding, level 10. So we're close to the cap on all the characters at this point. 12 is the cap. Oh wow, he has a good thing. Okay, we'll get another spell. I think Bone Chill might be the best bet. Mage Hand, if I could do that too, but I'm going to go with Bone Chill. I have another close encounter spell or something like that. I'm going to do Cone of Cold because I'm going to go ahead. I need that eventually. Just go offensive at this point in time. Then Karlach, level 10. Let's see what she does get at this time. Okay, this is Intimidating Presence. Target resistance. You can't use it until long rest. If you make a successful save, I guess they're inferior to you. That's pretty good. And a lot more hit points. That should about do it. So I'm going to go ahead and talk with everybody in the party right now before I actually get the heck out of here. That was a very good boss fight.
Ketheric Thorm is no more. And may he stay dead this time.
Ah, he's dead. He's finished. But Gortash was here.
Ketheric's defeated, but my father is taken. Onto the gate. We must tear him out of the Absolute's grasp.
Now, because Ketheric Thorm's dead, I gotta talk to Halsin next time I'm at the camp. Also, talk to Oliver and the other kid to reunite it. So this is all good. So a lot of things will happen. I'm gonna talk to party members and to Jaheira. Yeah, she's gonna be a permanent party member too. And Withers. Withers have a nice revelation. Still, Withers is still holding his cards to the chest, but that's all right. So let's go ahead and talk to everyone.
I've been thinking on all that you learned.
You saw Gortash, didn't you? What the fuck was he doing down there? Is all of this because of him? The tadpole, the Absolute. How? I'd never have protected a Bay Knight even a decade ago. I looked after that fucker with my life. I trusted him. He gave me away to Zariel without a second thought. And now he's looking to ruin the entire Sword Coast. He has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills him! He can't get away with what he's done. To me. To us. He won't get away with it.
Gods be damned. With that parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast cities will be ripe for the plucking. We're not just fighting for our cure, we're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the Gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun. Worm's Rock Fortress. All travelers to Baldur's Gate flow through it. It serves as headquarters for the Flaming Fist, and their commander, my father. The Absolute's army's on the march. Gods forbid a tadpole Grand Duke throw open the gates for them. Orin, I'd never heard tell of, but Gortash I know. Or know of, more precisely. A self-styled strategic advisor to Baldur's Gate's peers. A bit player with dreams of a leading role, the way Father told it. He had no use for Gortash, and even less for his advice. I don't remember much beyond that. But where these Chosen are concerned, I have a suspicion we're about to know more than we'd like. As would I, and more. I was 17. Father, Older Ravengard had just been named a Grand Duke and was called away to Elturel to help settle a dispute. That's when the cult of the dragon made its move. A religion devoted to conjuring the most evil of goddesses, the dragon Tiamat. A 10-day after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. Duskhawk Hill, the Queen of Chaos awakens. Go alone. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single star was shining. There they were, gathered at the foot of the hill.
Your head tingles. Wyll wants to show you what happened. In the looming shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant, first softly, then crying to the starless sky. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm. As the maelstrom howls, Mizora's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul, and I will give you the power to save it, she whispers.
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness, and I said yes. 1 soul for 1 city. She didn't. She came on order of her mistress, Zariel.
She never stops, does she? Not for a second.
Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Mizora's ever said. All that mattered was that she got her prize. Another pet added to her Warlock menagerie. I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it was right. The moment I agreed, I burned with the fires of Avernus and oozed the rot of Dis. The cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. And when we were done, all that remained were 5 grayed orbs atop a pile of ash. My soul was bound, and my lips were sealed. I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it was right. It is the one scar I ever bore of it. Mizora replaced it with a sending stone. She uses it to track my location and speak from a distance. I could flee to the spine of the world or the depths of the lower dark and still never shake her. He returned to an unsuspecting city and a wayward son with a smirking devil at his side. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him to the battlefield, but Mizora had swept it clean. I showed him my stone eye, but he only turned away. After, he said only one word: go. So I did. I understand.
The shadows are losing their grip on these lands. Shah can indeed be thwarted. Comforting to know. You wanted something?
Our enemies spread like rub rot. Treat one patch, and 2 more bloom in its place. An elder brain, bound by lost Netherese magic, with servants of the dead 3 holding the chain. Reminds me of old times. Aren't you? It is good to savor the moment of victory. But pace yourself. Our fight is just beginning. When we met, I was licking my wounds. An old bear with her leg caught in the hunter's snare. Now I've slipped free of the trap and rediscovered my claws. It's time for me to hunt my prey. You have a nether stone, and you're on the scent of 2 more. These chosen have reason to fear you, and I would like to be at your side when you confront them. Glad to be there. Falling foul of Ketheric convinced me that my grand adventures were behind me. That even if I survived, I should hang up my blades. But you convinced me otherwise. We ventured into darkness together. Now we've come out the other side. I'd say I'm feeling a little refreshed. When we reach Baldur's Gate, there will be even darker paths to tread. I will follow you wherever they lead. How does it compare to a shadow-cursed inn? With the Absolute's army gone, the Risen Road should be clear. We can follow it all the way to Baldur's Gate. There's a Harper's safe house in Worm's Crossing. Denthalen's Dancing Axe. We'd do well to check in with them before entering the city proper. Beyond that, our course is yours to set. I can recall how to take orders, as well as give them.
A curse lifted. The dead 3 allied once more. The balance shifts. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do Illithids possess souls? No. Nor canst thou count mind flayers among them. Yet, the 3 amass an Illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end, mortal? This is the question thou must come to answer. Until such time, be availed of my services. Where matters of balance are concerned, I am eternally cold. Yes, Bane, Lord of Darkness, Baal, Lord of Murder, Myrkul, Lord of Bones. Once judged, ascended, then vanquished as 1 and as 3. The Alliance is reforged, mortal. The plains thus quake, and the gods shudder. No.
That was a very good boss fight. Anyways, here's a recap for this video. So we talked to Ketheric Thorm. No choice, we had to fight him. After I killed his Mind Flayer friends and his other buddies, freed the Nightsong, killed him in phase 1, and then of course his avatar came up. Defeat that too. After that, he dies. I got all of his loot. Level everyone up to 10. Talk to everybody at Ketheric Thorm's throne room. Jaheira joins the party, which is great. In the next Baldur's Gate 3 PC walkthrough video. We're going to talk to everybody in the tower and everybody at Last Light in if we can. After that was all said and done, hopefully I can end the day. This is it from my Baldur's Gate 3 PC walkthrough Ketheric Thorm Boss Fight 2 video. This is Lord Fenton signing off. Thanks for watching and have a great day or night. Do please stay safe. Please subscribe to my channel for more classic and modern Dungeons & Dragons walkthroughs, builds, guides, and more just like this. If you like what you see, then go ahead and pick my suggestion on the upper left-hand corner or YouTube suggestion on the bottom left-hand corner. I'm going to go ahead and relax in this nice chair.